Hey Bread Gang, I hope everyone's doing good and keeping safe. The price of Sandbox has been falling lately and it's fallen down to a buy zone, and I believe that it's very soon that this price is going to recover and start taking off again. And also, a couple of you guys asked that I do an update on AQST. So in this video, I'm going to focus basically on the price action of both Sandbox and also AQST. So looking at where the price currently is for both of them, and also where I believe the price is going to go to the next coming weeks leading into the end of this year. So make sure you guys watch to the end. If you're new, welcome to InvestoprimeTV, and if this is the kind of content you guys like to see, make sure you subscribe and of course hit that notification bell. With that being said, let's get this bread. So we start off with Sandbox, and from my last video I said that the price was likely going to fall to one of these levels, so between the 38% and the 61% Fibonacci. When it gets to that level, it could either go range bound for some time before recovering, or it can literally spike down, touch one of the levels, and then head back up, because there's going to be a lot of, or potentially going to be a lot of demand around these areas. A bit of both happened actually on the 4th of December. There was a bear spike bringing the price down to touch the 50%. Almost hitting the 61% actually, and after the price touched 50%, there was a lot of bullish rejection bringing the price back up above the 38%. But since then, the price got below that 20 moving average. The price right now is within that buy zone, so there's still going to be a lot of demand. As you can see, there's a lot of bullish rejection, there's a lot of wicks pushing the price back up. You can see a lot of buyers are trying to get this price back up to test that resistance at $7.50. So where do I see the price going forward with Sandbox? So right now, as you mentioned, that the price is in the buy zone, right? So there's going to be a lot of bullish rejection, basically trying to push the price up. But seeing as the price is below the 20 moving average, so technically speaking, the price is still within a bearish trend. And also looking at the MACD, there's still that dead cross. So there's potentially still a lot of bearish momentum that could push this price down to the low of that bear spike. The bear spike on the 4th of December. So the price could possibly get down to that low and test it, because this low actually is sitting at pretty much a support right now. The price could fall down to test that support, or it could really just fall down to the 50%, more likely fall down to the 50%. And from that point, there's going to be a lot of buys jumping in, and there's potentially going to be a lot of demand, which could push this price even further up, back up to test that resistance at $7.58. But right now, it's just a waiting game to see what the price consolidates at, and also when the price, after consolidation, where the price takes off from. So now for the update on Aquestive Therapeutics, ticker symbol AQST. And I can see why a number of you guys are getting worried, etc., especially if you're invested in AQST, seeing as the price has basically been bleeding for the last couple of weeks. It got below the 20 period moving average, and it's just been dropping since then. Price actually fell back down to test the previous resistance, which is now its support, so the value at $4.62. So this level was a key resistance. Every time the price came up and touched it, it basically rejected. There was a lot of bearish rejection, bringing the price even further down, and the price was basically just oscillating between the 20 period moving average until it broke above it. So when it broke above it, basically on the 27th of October, this established it as pretty much a support or potential support, and the price came back down to test that as a support. And as you can see, there's a lot of bullish rejection and there's a lot of buying around this area. Today's session relative to yesterday's session, there was a gap high, so a gap from $4.80 all the way up to $4.19, roughly $5, and the price since then took off. It's a very good move, and this shows that there's a lot of demand around this level of $4.62. And also, just to show you guys that that $4.62 is actually a key level. If we pull up the Fibonacci retracement, the $4.62 is roughly around the 61% Fibonacci retracement, which is within my buy zones, which is partially why you're seeing a lot of demand. And I believe this price could basically head up to test that 20 moving average, which right now is serving as a dynamic resistance. So only time can tell what the price is going to do, but it's very likely that it's going to head up and test that 20 moving average. If it tests it with a lot of momentum, then I can see it breaking that 20 moving average. And then if it breaks the 20 moving average going forward, then I can see the price basically heading up to test the resistance around the high, all-time high at $6.41. So guys, if you're invested in either Sandbox or AQST, me personally, I believe that the prices are pretty much within the buy zones. But just remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I'm saying is financial advice. You guys need to do your own background DD, basically find out if these are good investments for you to jump on, or basically good investments for you to hold on to if you're already invested in it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys subscribe and of course hit that notification bell. Comment below, let me know your thoughts on both Sandbox or AQST. I invested in either of them, or I think about investing in them. Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, lets me know this is the kind of content you guys like to see, and also helps out with the algorithm and helps out with the channel, helps me out, helps you guys out. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next video.